Yo, what's going on, party people, fat boy family, man? Listen, I hope you have had a great day. It's Wednesday, which means this is supposed to be like decant day, first impression day, full bottle worthy Wednesdays. I think that's what we're gonna stick to, because when I say worthy Wednesdays, it just sounds corny. So we're probably just gonna name this like full bottle worthy Wednesdays or whatever. But I really gave y'all a video yesterday, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel right, not doing a video for today. So let's just do a 2-for-1. I don't think anybody's gonna ask, but some of y'all be dropping some real weird comments or whatever. And I'm one of those type of people, I don't even really care, because you help contribute to the algorithm. You help boost my engagement. So, hey, you've probably seen me respond to some people and be like, yo, thanks for contributing to the algorithm. But it was wash day. You know, the weather is changing. I did had to go outside and run a couple of errands. And so, yeah, this is it's not a, for anybody that does care, it's not a head wrap. It's not a female hair wrap, even though it kind of looks like that. I haven't worn a do-rag since like college. And that's been a minute. It's been like 2009, 2010 or whatever. But, it's a Surag. If you follow like 360 G's, I've had one, I think I have like 5 of them. I've had these for like the past 4 or 5 years or whatever. And I'm pretty sure other people came out with him before he did, but he was the first person I saw with one 360 G's on YouTube at the time. So it's actually called a Surag. So you ain't got to worry about tying. You actually just is Velcro, boom, strap the back, strap the front, keep it simple. And keep it moving. Again, that's neither here or there. Even though Fat Boy Finesse me, a lot of what I talk about, really this amounts to self-care, wellness, mental health, you know what I'm saying? And I think I kind of figured out my tagline. It's just, and I'll say it at the end, but I'll go ahead and say it now. You know what I'm saying? When you smell better, you feel better. When you feel better, you live better. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I want people to do. I talk about this so you can put you in the right frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician. So when it comes to notes and accords, and I forgot who the guy that said it, he was like, music is the only thing that doesn't ask for permission to your soul. Ask for permission to enter your soul. I'm gonna say fragrance is the next thing. It doesn't ask for permission. You know what I'm saying? If you smell something, you smell something. Scent, smell. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't smell anything, but and so, I remember when I lost my sense of smell for COVID. That was a real thing. To me, I might could go without taste, but if I can't smell, I can't eat, because I smell everything that I eat. And if it don't smell right, I'm not eating it. But nonetheless, because you can run with that too. But yeah, I just want to jump into a couple of things. This is gonna be, we're gonna talk about a decant specifically, kind of two. Sample, full bottle worthy Wednesday or whatever. Something I did want to jump into though, I'm gonna talk about candles on this channel. I'm gonna talk about air fresheners for your house, room sprays. I love fragrance, all aspects, you know what I'm saying? Not just things you spray on your skin, but hey, I want your environment to be better. And yo, shout out to, I don't smoke, but this right here is crazy work. Blunteffects. Mango Mandarin. Mango Mandarin. They're actually based out of Georgia. Mango Mandarin. Let me tell y'all something. This is one of the best smelling things for your car, for your room, for your house, for the office. And I know now they have like diffusers. I think they sell them on TikTok. Excuse me, where you can put like your favorite oil in and just diffuse it. I need to get one of those. I got a couple of diffusers in my room or whatever. I need to see how I can work that out. I think on the website, go in your local smoke shop and see if they have this, because everybody carries a form. Blunteffects specifically, I know this one is based out of Georgia, but it is distributed in a couple smoke shops or whatever. So that's where I would check first. I can't speak for another brand, but this one right here, you see it, so you know the logo. Blunteffects Mango Mandarin. Oh my goodness, crazy work. All right. Second thing, I've actually, most of you, maybe you have done it, but I've actually made my own candles before. I've made my own oil. I've never made the actual parfum, but I have made my own oil. And right here, no label on it, you know what I'm saying? But this is actually a roll-on. And this is a very, I've got the ingredients, the note breakdown, the accord breakdown, whatever. And it's a joint. It used to be in Greensboro, North Carolina, called Scent Workshop. They've since gone out of business. And I think the other one is like in Peoria, Illinois, maybe somewhere in Illinois or whatever. And I know there's other places around in Charlotte. But let me know, because one of the things I've been working, I've had this for 2 years now. I've had this for 2 years. So one of my goals is to actually go ahead and produce my own fragrance line. For those of you who don't know, I'm not just a content strategist, I'm a branding expert. And so all the business stuff, the branding stuff, all of that stuff already taken care of. But this is the first thing. This is probably going to be the signature I want to have released. And just to give you a hint of what it smells like, it does give you the hint of like Fruit Loops. It's a masculine scent with a hint of Fruit Loops. It's kind of weird or whatever. So it falls in a category of kind of that fresh gourmand-ish type of fragrance, but there's a tropical fruit note in here that I actually would prefer to replace with pineapple, that I think would do it really well. Either pineapple or cherry. I'm a huge cherry fan, which is gonna drive this conversation later. But so yeah, let me know. I've been looking at some information online, but I'm talking to the community. Let me know who I should connect with that, you know what I'm saying, can actually help me bring this to life. I already have somebody in mind in particular. Shout out to the home team, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna ask the community, you know what I'm saying, if you guys have any other information. But again, this right here, this is gonna be good. So that's one of the things I've been working on for a minute, several other recipes, but I kind of found something that I like. And so hopefully, by the time January, Valentine's Day, something like that, Father's Day rolls around next year, that's something you'll be able to purchase from me directly. All right, next. Do y'all rock with Scentbird? I know a lot of people don't. I do, just to kind of give me, exposure. It ain't that bad, especially if you catch them on a special. I mean, what, $15, $16, something like that, $20 at the most, depending on if you get one fragrance a month, 2 fragrances, 3 fragrances, or whatever the deal is that you catch. But I'm actually a Scentbird subscriber. And the crazy part is I was watching a live from Selly. Selly knows it all. Selly, and then Tazo. Selly was talking about this, and then I think Selly, they went to Perfumology, which I think is in Philly, with his pops. And this came up again. And honestly, I didn't even realize when they were talking about it, this is one of the samples that I got in. Of course, first of all, shout out to Scentbird. I can't find their bottles. This is just a simple atomizer case. But their bottles, I can't find this anywhere. Alibaba, DH Gate, nowhere. But this particular sample is from the house of Ormonde Jayne, and this is Verano. Ormonde Jayne. I cannot find this bottle style anywhere. I remember the first time I seen when they came out with these, I was like, yo, I want some of these, especially for like travel purposes. I can't. So if you know where this style is, let me know, especially for decant purposes, traveling purposes, or whatever, when you don't want to take full bottles. But let me tell y'all something. Ormonde Jayne. I got the card right here. This is what you get with Scentbird. And I mean, if you don't rock with him, you don't rock with him. Some people think it's a ripoff, some people don't. But as far as the accords, from Fragrantica, citrus, tobacco, musky, woody, powdery, leather, fresh, spicy, sweet, aromatic, amber. So you got leather in here, you got suede, you got grapefruit, you got cashmere, and you got that tobacco leaf. Yo, let me tell y'all something. And this is probably a dope. It's crazy that summer is leaving. Perfect fragrance for summer, perfect fragrance for spring, early fall, daytime, a nice, elegant, classy fragrance. You also have cardamom, mountain air, clary, sage, juniper, violet, tea, rose, magnolia, iso, super sandalwood, tonka, ambergris, and moss. I sprayed this on. First of all, super strong. Super strong. Like super strong. Like this is strong. And it's good, man. And it keeps evolving through the dry down. Super strong, man. The performance was amazing. I got a chance to do a wear on it yesterday, and it was crazy. And when I say strong, I mean strong from the standpoint of I was kind of shocked. Like, it's not offensive. Like, it was performing. I don't think you would need a lot of sprays with this. And this really tells me how high quality Ormonde Jayne is. And so I was excited, you know what I'm saying, to be sent this as a sample. I didn't even really know what I was choosing the first time. I think actually they chose this one for me. Or whatever. So excited about that. Actually got another sample of Ormonde Jayne coming in next month. That's full bottle worthy. So yeah, we kicking this thing off right. That's full bottle worthy. So definitely Ormonde Jayne Verano, like I said, early fall, you know what I'm saying? So right now it's still great to get away with, but if fall keeps coming in like it is, we might skip fall and jump straight to winter, because y'all, it's cool. It's getting cold. I'm thinking about adjusting the AC. I told y'all that the other day, but it's cold. But yeah, let me go ahead. I know I mentioned cherry. And so y'all know I'll be rocking with Scent Split to get in my decants samples or whatever. But we have from BDK Parfums, Rouge Smoking. So you can see that right there. Focusing on, let me switch it because it's focusing on my hand. There we go. Rouge Smoking. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray it again. But can I be honest with y'all? I love cherry. I'm a big fan of cherry. My favorite cherry is Mind Games French Defense. Hands down. I don't care for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I think it's terrible. I got the clone, the Maison Alhambra clone. That's even worse. I like Electric Cherry though. Electric Cherry to me was much better than Lost Cherry. I have a sample of Bodacious coming. That's cherry. That's the joint that Dedrick and Tazo was doing a live about. Bodacious versus French Mind Games French Defense. This right here. Now here's the crazy part. Once it dries down, and let's go actually look. Now, what I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, this ain't full bottle worthy for me. Not for me. I know a lot of people like Rouge Smoking, but this is not for me. Not for me today. Maybe it'll grow on me and I'll mature into it. But the accords, we're talking vanilla, sweet, powdery, amber, musky, cherry, woody, almond, and balsamic. In the top, you got cherry, pink pepper, bergamot. In the middle, you got black vanilla husk, heliotrope, orange blossom. And I think I'm a fan of orange blossom, but heliotrope, we have a love-hate relationship. Tonka bean, which is really throwing me. Cashmere wood, white musk, ambroxan, labdamen, and violet. So here's the thing with tonka bean, and this kind of puts me in the mind of not this in particular, but the way Banana Republic did their fragrance, their tonka fragrance, and thinking about their cherry and those two. This is a soda. I don't know if it's Coke, Dr. Pepper, more like root beer. And a lot of people have said that online as well. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Like Tonka Cola, what from Mandarin? I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like that soda. I don't do it. I don't do cola vibes. Now the crazy part is when this dries down and then that cherry starts to settle, because at first it doesn't smell like cough medicine, but it's that cherry soda vibe that I just can't really get with, and that cherry and that pink pepper in the top. But as it starts to dry down and some of that cashmere comes in and that ambroxan underneath that vanilla, it actually becomes a very decent scent on my skin. But I can't get through the top. I can't do it. I'm not a fan. Now I know a lot of people like it. I know a lot of people like Rouge smoking. And like I said, it's just, I prefer the way the cherry is done in French Defense. Totally different. This is giving me cola vibes, and I don't like it. I think that's an acquired smell and acquired taste. So if you're one of those people who likes that cola vibe, you're gonna love this, because that's what you get through and through the performance. I don't like it until we get to the dry down. And so I'm not one of those people. If I don't like it up front, I can't see myself spending money, that type of money, on a full bottle if it's not something I'm gonna enjoy wearing. And I'm not gonna enjoy wearing this. This would take a while to grow on me. So I'm glad I got the sample, you know what I'm saying, to kind of live with. And I probably can get a good 2 wears. You know, I think that's a 2 mil. Yeah, it's a 2 mil decant. So the way I am, I can get 2 wears out of that, you know what I'm saying, and be good. But the performance, and I sprayed it, you know, one time before, the performance was pretty decent. You know, I think it lasted around about 6 hours on skin. The sillage, this is not a, I don't know if this is a huge scent trail beast, so I don't think the sillage is gonna be like that. But projection, yeah, I think probably if you're doing around 8 sprays, you're gonna have decent projection on this or whatever. So you'll have a decent scent bubble, you know, as far as people that are in your space. But again, you know, I don't consider this super unisex. Definitely is gonna lean more towards males. I can see you dressing this up. This can be fun, or it can be sexy because of that cola thing. I can see you dressing this up, but this is more of a grown man casual type of fit. There's no blaze. If there's a blazer, it's a very relaxed blazer. But this is not club. I feel like this is old lady, old deacon. I wouldn't wear this to church. You smell like a deacon. This gives me funeral vibes. I'm just being honest. This gives me, it would smell like a funeral home. It smell like Home Bazaar. That's what this smells like. Smells like Home Bazaar. Home Bazaar. I wouldn't wear this to a football. I wouldn't wear this, period. Maybe to the movies or going out to grab something to eat. Maybe to the bar. Not the club. It's sensual. I see what they're going for, but the cola is just throwing me off. So maybe to a networking event, like happy hour, not some networking where you're trying to make deals, but like this is a relax, Like, you know how you go to conferences or whatever, and they have events and they have networking events. It's just real chill, laid back. But yeah, BDK Rouge smoking. I can't say for me that it's full bottle worthy. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel. If you have it, you know what I'm saying? How do you wear it? How do you dress it up? Is it a bottle that you're interested in? Do you feel like it's something you may stay away from now hearing, you know, me talk about it? Yeah, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan. I know there's some hype behind it. I'm not one of those people. I don't care. I go against the grain. I just don't like it. It's not bad. It just ain't for me. I don't know who it's for. But it's just not for me. But yeah, y'all already know how it go, man. You know, if you've been watching up to this point, you're already part of the family. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't done so, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But until next time, I catch you guys in the next video, and never forget, you know, smell better, feel better, live better. You know, when you smell good, you feel good. When you feel good, life is a little much better. And that's what I hope to do. I want to help you smell better for a little less than what everybody else is charging. And I know that's going to make you feel real good. And anytime you're saving money, life is always good. But until next time, I'll holler at y'all. Catch you in the next video. Y'all be easy.